Now, let's start working on the fourth round. You can take out paper and pen and write down the sequences of the fourth round on paper using the same method. In the fourth round, crochet to single crochet, 1 increase into single crochet as one sequence. Repeat this sequence 4 times. 4 sequences will make a total of 24 stitches. The first sequence. Crochet a single crochet in the first stitch. Then crochet a single crochet in the second stitch. Crochet 1 increase into the third stitch. A single crochet in the fourth stitch. A single crochet in the fifth stitch. This is one sequence. For the first sequence, start with a single crochet. Insert the hook into the first stitch to make 1 single crochet. Remove the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. Mark the first stitch of each round with a stitch marker. This helps us quickly find the first stitch of every round. Crochet a single crochet into the second stitch. Crochet 1 increase into the third stitch. Crochet a single crochet into the fourth stitch. Crochet a single crochet into the fifth stitch. The first sequence is completed. There are a total of 6 marks. The fabric has 6 V-shapes when viewed from the side. In the second sequence, start by crocheting to single crochet. The first one. The second one. Crochet and increase stitch into the next stitch. Then, crochet to single crochet. The second sequence is completed. Here, we crochet the sequences as a demonstration. All 4 sequences are completed. Please count carefully, there are a total of 24 stitches. Round 4 is completed. Now, let's learn how to distinguish the front side from the back side. The front side of the fabric shows raised rings. The back side of the fabric has many small horizontal lines. At the same time, the yarn tail of the magic ring is also on the back side. While crocheting, we need to keep the front side facing us. The crocheting methods for rounds 5 and 6 are the same. Now, let's work on round 5. Crochet 20 for single crochet without increasing or decreasing. No increases or decreases means crocheting 1 single crochet into each stitch consecutively. The first single crochet. Remove the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. The first stitch of every round should be marked with a stitch marker. The second one. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth one. Here we crochet 6 single crochet as a demonstration. Please crochet the remaining 18 single crochet using the same method. 24 single crochet are completed. Count the stitches. 1, 25. We found 1 extra stitch. It proves there was a mistake in our crocheting. Now, let's learn another method to identify stitches. Looking at the front side of the fabric, you can see many small gaps. These gaps contain individual stitches. From the front side view, these gaps contain V-shapes. The wider one indicates an increased stitch. There are 2 V-shapes inside. We will use this method to check the stitches in the 5th round. In the 5th round, we crochet single crochet. Here, we made an increased stitch instead of 1 single crochet. An error occurred here. Take out the stitch marker. Place the stitch marker on the left side of the last correct stitch's V-shape. Insert the stitch marker through one strand of this V-shape. Pull the working yarn to undo the stitches on the left side. Undo stitches until you reach the position with the stitch marker and then remove the stitch marker. Insert the hook into this loop. Continue crocheting. We need to continue crocheting single crochet. "24 single crochet are completed. Everyone can count the stitches again. Confirm the stitch count is correct. The 5th round is now completed. For the 6th round, please crochet by yourself following the same method. Round 6 is completed. Let's learn how to count rounds. The front side of the fabric has raised rings. Each circle of raised rings makes up one round. Here are round 1 and round 2. Round 3. Round 4. Round 5. Round 6. From the stitch marker straight down to the center of round 1. The left side of this vertical line marks the first stitch of each round. Here is the first stitch of round 2. The first stitch of round 3. The first stitch of round 4. The first stitch of round 5. And the first stitch of round 6. If you have already mastered the methods of the basic stitches and understand how to read the diagrams, you can follow the diagrams to start your crocheting. How do you download the PDF of the diagrams? It's actually very simple. You need to go back to the page where you watch the videos in portrait mode. Then scroll up the page. You will see a download section on the page. Click it and the page will take you to the download page. Click the download section there. You will then get a PDF version of the diagrams. You can watch the diagrams directly on your phone or print it out. If you have any suggestions or questions, please contact us by email. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Next, crochet the 7th round. First, crochet 3 single crochet. The first one. Remove the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. The second one. The third one. Then crochet 3 double crochet bobbles and 5 single crochet as one sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. For the first sequence, crochet 3 double crochet bobbles first. Yarn over the crochet hook. Insert the crochet hook into the next stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the V shape. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. The first and finished double crochet is now completed. The second, yarn over the hook and insert hook through the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through the stitch. Now there are 4 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Now, there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. The second unfinished double crochet is completed. The third one, yarn over the hook and insert hook through the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through the stitch. Now there are 5 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. The third and finished double crochet is completed. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on the hook at once. 3 double crochet bobbles is completed. Then crochet 5 single crochet. For the first one, pay close attention to where you insert the hook. The second one. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The first sequence is completed. Adjust the fabric. Flip the raised side of the bobble stitch to the front side of the fabric. From the side, you can see 6 V-shapes for the first sequence. For the second sequence, start by crocheting 3 double crochet bobbles. Yarn over the hook and insert hook through the next stitch. Yarn over and pull through the stitch. There are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook and insert hook through the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through the stitch. There are now 4 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over the hook and insert hook through the same stitch. Yarn over and pull through the stitch. Now there are 5 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are now 4 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook. Then pull through all 4 loops on the hook at once. A 3 double crochet bobble stitch is now completed. Then crochet 5 single crochet. The first one, be careful about where you insert the hook. The second one. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. Flip the raised side of the bobble stitch to the front side of the fabric. The second sequence is completed. For the third sequence, begin by crocheting 3 double crochet bobbles. Then crochet 5 single crochet. The first one. The second one. The third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The third sequence is completed. Then crochet 3 double crochet bobbles. Then crochet a single crochet. The first one. A second one. In the 7th round, there should be a total of 24 stitches. Next, we need to take out the eyes. Take out the 2 smaller eyes from the material kit. Attach the eyes between rounds 5 and 6 of the main body. Leave a 4 stitch gap between 2 eyes. Place the side with the stitch marker at the back. Attach the eyes on this side. Find the position between rounds 5 and 6. That is, the middle position between these 2 rounds. Attach the eyes. Leave a 4 stitch gap between the 2 eyes. Check to ensure they are symmetrical. After confirming symmetry, take out the safety back pieces. Attach the raised side onto the eyes. We need to fasten the safety back pieces to the base of the eyes. Repeat the same process on the other side. Now both eyes are securely attached. If this toy is for children to play with, you can embroider the eyes with yarn instead. Although safety eyes are used, they are not completely secure. Continue crocheting. Round 8. Start by crocheting 1 single crochet. Remove the stitch marker. Mark the first stitch. Next, crochet 3 single crochet together, and then 3 single crochet as one sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. Crochet 3 single crochet together. Now let's learn how to make 3 single crochet together. Viewed from the side, each V shape has 2 loops. The loop closest to us is the front loop of the stitch. The loop farther from us is the back loop of the stitch. To make 3 single crochet together, you need to pick the front loops of 3 adjacent stitches. Next, begin crocheting. Pick up the front loops of the next 3 adjacent stitches. There are 4 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the first 3 loops on the hook. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. This creates 3 single crochet work together. From the side view it looks like a V shape. Then crochet 3 single crochet. The first single crochet. Please note that these 3 pulled strands are the front loops picked up when crocheting the 3 single crochet together. We need to insert the hook into the space below the left V shape. Crochet the first single crochet. The second one. The third one. The first sequence is completed. The fabric shows 4 V shapes when viewed from the side. The second sequence. Crochet 3 single crochet together. Pick up the front loops of 3 adjacent stitches. There are 4 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the first 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. Crochet 3 single crochet. For the first one, pay attention to where you insert the hook. The second one. The third one. A second sequence is completed. The third sequence. Crochet 3 single crochet together. Pick the front loops of the 3 adjacent stitches to make it. Crochet 3 single crochet. For the first one, pay attention to where you insert the hook. The second one. The third one. The third sequence is completed. Crochet 3 single crochet together. Then crochet to single crochet. The first one. The second one. Round 8 is completed. There are 16 stitches in total. Next, remove the crochet hook. Take out the cotton. Tear open the packaging. Take out a small portion of the cotton. Since the cotton has been vacuum compressed, we need to fluff it up before filling it into the fabric. Place the working yarn, the loop and the stitch marker outside the fabric. Tuck the yarn tail inside the fabric. Begin stuffing the cotton. This way the cotton is properly stuffed into the fabric. It should be about this level of firmness. Please avoid overstuffing the cotton, as it might enlarge the holes on the fabric and affect its appearance. Let's continue crocheting. In round 9, make 8 decrease stitches. First, we need to remove the stitch marker. Press down the cotton with your middle finger to prevent it from being pulled out. For the decrease stitch, we insert hook into the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches. The first decrease. Insert the hook into the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. A decrease stitch is completed. Viewed from the side, it forms a V shape. Use the stitch marker to mark the first stitch. A second decrease. Pay attention to the hook insertion point. These 2 pulled strands are the front loops you picked up during working the first decrease stitch. We need to start crocheting from the left V shape. Insert hook into the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches. There are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. There are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. The second decrease stitch is completed. The third decrease. The fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth one. The seventh one. The eighth one. Hey, decrease stitches are completed. Please count to make sure there are 8 stitches in total. Round 9 is completed. Leave a 6-inch yarn tail and cut the yarn. Pull the yarn tail out. Take out the sewing needle. Thread the yarn tail onto the needle. Pick up the front loops of the last round to close. Start from the position of the first stitch. Remove the stitch marker. The second stitch. The third stitch. The fourth stitch. The fifth stitch. The sixth stitch. The seventh stitch. The eighth stitch. Pull the yarn tightly to close the opening. Make sure there is no gap in the center. Insert the needle through the center position. Leave the excess yarn inside the fabric several times to hide the yarn tail. Cut off the excess yarn tail. Gently pinch to tuck the yarn end inside the fabric. The main body of the little axolotl is completed.